Well, now Veharerwerk. Let's wait. Veharerwerk Gashaw is the first world-class Ethiopian model to work in Europe and the United States. She's also an accomplished actress and the first black female to appear on the top-rated 1980s American television series Dallas. Ms. Gashaw, true passion is advocating for the social and economic justice of Africans and the African diaspora around the world. Well, it's my pleasure now to welcome Veharerwerk Gashaw to Africa 54. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Vincent.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. First, you come from out of town. You want to share with us why you made it to Washington this time around?
Yes, in fact, this is a follow-up from last month. It's a follow-up visit. Last month, I met Ambassador Herman Cohen, and introduced a program, all-inclusive Ethiopian political party conference, which should include also the Ethiopian ruling party, the Tigrayan People Liberation Front, now in power for the last 27 years. And so I'm asking the United States of America to sponsor and host and call for all-party inclusive conference before Ethiopia becoming a dismantled country.
Mm-hmm. Now, share with us, you combine quite a number of things. How are you able to bring this kind of complex things together, for example, to fight for immigrants who are here, but at the same time trying to see how well you can also contribute to correcting the situation back in Ethiopia?
Yeah, well, when you're involved in the civil rights movement, you grow up in Pan-Africanism, and all this, and then with a strong belief of your culture as an African, a strong woman, that focus, as a priority, the African issue, there is always a way to do it. And one of is addressing a meeting and seeking support from people like the former U.S. Secretary of State for African Affairs, Ambassador Cohen.
Yes. Now, there's a lot of talk that goes on in this city and in other parts of the U.S. Tell me, over this period of time, how much success have you received? How many other challenges have you had to face in trying to do what you're doing?
Yeah, it was for the first time that was introduced to him, and there is a reason why. Because in 1991, U.S. sponsored exclusive conference for 3 rebel groups, separatists, and which led to the Tigrayan Liberation Front to take over the power. So for the last 27 years, they have seen it, because America was hoping from socialist government to democratic government. That didn't happen at all. So, Ambassador Cohen was the organizer, the main organizer of that conference in London. And so now we met on December 11.
Now, just tell me, do you feel that your personal efforts have yielded any positive results over that period of time?
Yes, the ambassador talking like after the second day of our meeting, he started his way. Yeah. He started voicing already. And many Ethiopians are supporting it, because Ethiopians are like most, like all Africans are peace, lovers. They want everything to be solved in a peaceful way and create all-inclusive, mutual government, which will help in constitution which will help and serve everybody in Ethiopia.
Sure. And of course, we know that there's also the other aspect of the U.S. policy towards that particular region. But that's a discussion for another time. I want to appreciate very much.
And we have the refugee issue also,
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. Thank you very much for joining us.